Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you the daily Apple report for Monday, February 12th, 2024. But before I walk you through the charts, as usual, just want to encourage you to please click like if you haven't already, subscribe to the Wicked Stocks YouTube channel, share the content if you would with friends and colleagues, and check out wickedstocks.com, where we offer a full suite of both daily and weekly analytical videos just like this one. Daily analysis in the SPY and the Triple Q, that is the S&P 500 and NASDAQ 100 ETFs. Weekly analysis in the S&P 500 Index, the NASDAQ 100 Index, the Long Bond ETF, the TLT, as well as 2 individual stock picks a week that you never see on YouTube. That is 8 a month that cater to the 3 to 5 week swing trader out to the 3 to 5 month near-term investor. We're always looking for at least 20% moves on those stock picks, and you can check out all of this for no cost for 5 days. We offer a 5-day free trial up front with a wickedstocks.com subscription. So sign up for wickedstocks.com, check it all out. If you don't like what you see within 5 days, you can cancel your subscription at no cost to you whatsoever. Let's take a look at the chart. Start with the big picture, work our way into the day itself. We came off of this 176.53 descending channel top. This is a weekly chart, by the way, about a month and a half ago, after having closed above it about a month and a half, 2 months earlier. It can contain selling, not only through March trade, but even perhaps into later year. We are, after all, in the midst of what still remains a long-term buy signal above the 163.05 to 164.47 region. You know, when I say buy signal, obviously the momentum of that buy signal has dissipated, but it is still there. And I guess what I'm saying is, if given the opportunity to buy 163.05 to 164.47, that would be a prime opportunity to go long Apple through the rest of the year and into next. And I do think over the months ahead, we can reach and probably will reach the 237.48 4-year channel top that remains in reach, especially above 176.53. Holding above 176.53, we are anticipating over the next month or two, the 195.75 to 197.73 region. You can see this is the channel top that I showed you on the weekly chart a moment ago, on the daily chart at 176.07. And so you've got 176.53 on the weekly chart. This is our base of long-term support, above which the mid to upper 190s remain a 1 to 2 month target. And FYI, about a week ago, we closed above this descending 1/3 speed line that placed this in reach within 2 to 3 weeks. That is still a possibility. We are a week into a 2 to 3 week buy signal above 183.56. If we were to close over the next day or two above 191.58, we should within 3 to 5 days reach 195.75, and within a week or two at the most, 197.73, where we can indeed top out for a week, perhaps fall away from here for several. But if we close above 197.73, that sets off our next meaningful midterm buy signal. I would then expect the 210s within about 3 to 5 weeks, and we will illustrate that, of course. So it is stair-step, but if I'll go back to this image, it is a longer-term bullish market above 176.53. So let's get back to, really the day. I'll remind you of this chart here. This is really 183.56, our base of support that, if tested over the next 3 to 5 days, can absorb selling through next week, and we can round up from there into the mid to upper 190s within 2 to 3 weeks or so of testing it. On the way up, we have the 2/3 descending speed line that is a short-term objective following the settlement a week ago above 183.56. I have this as a session containment level, able to contain daily buying pressures. And if settled above, 3 to 5 day swing traders go long, stay long into the mid to upper 190s. 3 to 5 day swing traders could consider selling 191.58, but just know I do respect the buy signal that occurred a week ago above 183.56. 3 to 5 day swing traders were advised to go long at that point, anticipating 191.58. It's been a very patient process, obviously, because it's not occurred as quickly as we might have anticipated. But I will say, once again, closing above 191.58, we should see 197.73 by the end of next week or sooner. Until then, if you're an aggressive day trader, an aggressive 3 to 5 day swing trader, 191.58 is a decent area to short sell for the day and possibly into later week. Now, in terms of the downside, for the day anyway, I do have 186.29, and I'm calling this a day support level, even though it's a 3-day channel bottom only. I do like it. You've got, other things going on down here, Fibonacci downside retracements. You've got a low settlement price. And it is dropping at a pretty good rate. I guess what I'm really saying here is I don't expect to see 183.56 this week unless we close today, for instance, below 186.29. But I do think 186.29 is a solid bottom picking level, potentially a 3 to 5 day. If we came off of this level nicely, by the end of the day, I do see 191.58 as a 2 to 3 day target above 186.29. So we could trade inside of this area into midweek. A 189.64 is an intraday pivot point. If we push or open today above 189.64, I think 191.58 is likely. Until then, holding below 189.64, we can ease back to 186.29, where you can buy the market for the day. And obviously, if we were to close below 186.29 or even violate it to the downside, there is the chance that if we break it early in the day, we actually could test 183.56 on an intraday basis. So, exercise your prudent risk management. I wouldn't want to see you buy 186.29 as a day trader and hold it down to 183.56. But 183.56, once again, I'll take it back to this chart. Able to contain weekly selling pressures. Once tested, we can round back up into the mid to upper 190s within several weeks of doing so. If we were to close in the coming days below 183.56, that would indicate yet another test of the the mid 170s, 176.07. Do I show it better? This is a better vision of that, better image of that, I should say. You have a descending channel bottom based off the December high. You also have a former channel top. The weekly chart is 176.53. This 176.07 to 176.77.06 region is a solid zone of support that, given the opportunity to buy, can be done so not only for the day, not only for 3 to 5 days, not only for 2 to 3 weeks, but 2 to 3 months out. It is a solid area. I don't think we're going to see it anytime soon, but once again, if we close below 183.56, it would be indicated. Until then, I think having come off of this support, we should see the mid to upper 190s over the next few weeks. And that was sort of a clear-cut buy signal just a week ago above 183.56. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that needs to be said, and I don't think so. Please click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com. We put out 2 stock picks every week. And we're always looking for 20% moves on those stock picks. You can see it all for free for 5 days. We offer a 5-day free trial. If you don't like what you see after 5 days, you can bow out at no cost to you whatsoever. But I have a feeling you'd stick around for longer than 5 days. Anyway, that's all I've got for Monday's Apple Report. We will be back tomorrow with Tuesdays. You have a great evening.